Odisha state is one of the richest in terms of annual rainfall and biodiversity. However, it suffers from water scarcity, land degradation and poor agricultural productivity, leading to high incidence of poverty and malnutrition. Among the rural families, tribals are more vulnerable to changing climate and rapid land use change. In the absence of dependable livelihood options, tribal families are largely dependent on forest resources and their ecosystem services. Shifting cultivation or podu cultivation is traditionally practiced by tribal families in which a part of the forest land is cleared and used for agriculture for 2 to 3 years and abandoning it thereafter due to severe land degradation and declining soil fertility. ICRISAT, with the help of Odisha Particularly Vulnerable Tribal Groups Empowerment and Livelihood Program, also called as Opelip, has introduced innovative models to rejuvenate degraded lands in tribal-dominated clusters of Angul, Gajapati, Kandamahal and Malkangiri districts. About 100 to 150 acres of degraded patches of lands are selected in each cluster with the help of OPELIP functionaries and the community. The community was then sensitized about the concept of landscape rejuvenation approach and the importance of integration of field-scale climate-resilient agricultural technologies for achieving sustainable crop intensification. A range of in-situ water conservation technologies are implemented across the clusters. Large fields are divided into smaller plots by earth and field bunding. Further, to dispose of excess runoff safely from these plots, different types of field drainage structures such as drop spillway, drop-cum-chute spillway, pipe spillway, tractor ramp type have been provisioned based on the land slope and the plot size. Ex-situ water harvesting structures such as farm ponds with provision of inlet and outlet, check dam, elephant-proof water conservation trench, nala plugs at suitable intervals, diversion drains at the foothills, widening and deepening drainage network, and rainwater harvesting structures with masonry core wall have been constructed. About 450,000 meter cube rainwater harvesting capacity has been created from these interventions, which will harvest about 2 million cubic meter rainwater during a normal monsoon season. In Angul cluster, a perennial stream was tapped by renovating a check dam across the drain and diverting the base flow to the farmlands by laying an underground pipeline of about 1 kilometer. This pipeline is equipped with chambers at suitable location for facilitating water release to about 60 farmers' fields. Besides, a number of hydrological monitoring stations are established to understand the impact of field bunding and various rainwater harvesting structures on the hydrological processes. These clusters are being developed as organic production cluster by promoting green manuring crops, application of farmyard manure, proper crop rotation and diversifying through agroforestry interventions. These clusters will serve as sites of learning for building the capacity of a range of stakeholders.